Hanging out here with Gil Tegg, who has been coming to Canandaigua. How long has it been since you've been coming here now, Gil?
91.
91.
We started in 91. I think we ran 7 or so years, and then we went down in the southern tier and ran there for a bunch.
Okay.
And then we came back. So we've been here a long time.
32 years ago he first came here. Last year was a good year and a bad year. Kind of got off to a rough start, grenading the motor early, but at least we got a win. First one in 4 years.
Yeah, I mean, that win made our whole season. Last year we struggled all year. And, the motor didn't help beginning of the year. But we snuck one out. We didn't end the year on a real good note, but we're looking forward to this year. We got 2 cars. One's a big block, one's a 358. So we're going to try to race a little more this year. And it's kind of like bowling. If you bowl once a week versus a guy that bowls 4 nights a week, he's just going to be a little fresher, a little sharper.
And I'm glad you used that analogy because I've used that one a lot myself. Anything you do once a week, they always say you're never really going to get better. At best, you're going to maintain. And especially with the way these cars are nowadays, 2-3 nights a week, it's hard to beat those guys, isn't it?
Yeah, and I mean, I saw the results from Bristol, and some of the younger guys are starting to run really well now too. I mean, it's definitely getting tougher every year. The older guys, just with our age, makes it tougher every year. And then now these younger guys are coming in, and they're fast right out of the box. So I don't know. It's like the learning curve is a little easier for them. I don't know if it's because the cars are kind of like a cookie cutter car, but they all race growing up, go-karts, all that. I mean, they definitely have some laps under their belt.
Right?
No, and I never did. I ran BMX, but I mean, they deserve everything that how they run and succeed. I mean, they put some time in. I mean, but it's crazy to see how well they run, how young, how early in their career.
You know me, I've always encouraged you guys to get your kids into microds, quarter-midget go-karts, anything like that. Whether they race later down the road or not, it's going to be quite an experience. And if they do race, it does give them an advantage. So what's the car we have here today?
It's still, it's our Bicknell. It's, I believe it's a 2016.
Same as last year?
Yep.
Okay.
It's probably got 50, 60 races on it. We got a new body. Motor's the same as last year, but we only put on about 750 laps. So we went through it a little bit and just made sure everything was good. And we're hoping to keep. Not
an actual freshening then?
No, we freshened it last year after we hurt the first motor. But the other motor's coming together. I hope to keep that on the back shelf.
And that's a big block, not the 358. Okay.
For most of the year, and hopefully we won't have to use that one. Maybe if we throw it in, if we're running really well, and we just think maybe a motor change might get us to the next level, maybe we'll do that. But I'd like to keep it on the shelf, get through the year with this motor, and then next year we'll start with that one.
Yeah, I know sometimes guys, if they don't feel, maybe they feel they're spinning their tires or they just don't feel it, it's like, let's throw that other one in and just see, right?
Yeah, I mean, they are little bit different combination between the two motors.
And stuff, or?
Just the bore and the stroke. So
what does that mean? More torque for one than the other, maybe?
One motor is a little more forgiving.
I see.
I wouldn't compare it to a small block, but it goes in that direction. You're not lighting tires up as easy. So if we're having a hard time finding some traction, I mean, maybe that's a change we'll make.
Okay. How's the business going? And where is it again?
We're in Rochester, right down from the airport. I mean, fortunately for us.
Gil Tegg's Mobile Mart, something like that?
Gil Tegg's Mobile. We've had a very good year. I feel for the people that some of their businesses went under, and
people need gas.
But our business, knock on wood, we were basically an essential business, and we had a very good year.
Was it better than the year before?
Actually, yeah.
I know a lot of people who have told me that, depending on obviously the type of business that they're in, most don't, but there are other groups of people like you that were in the essential businesses. I guess we just wish we could get everybody else back to having a great year,
I mean,
I think
I was really nervous when this whole COVID thing started, and I didn't know if we were going to have to close. We're 24 hours, and I said, man, we might have to close at 10 at night or whatever, and adjust, but we're busier than ever.
Good to see. What's the goal this year? Obviously get to back to victory lane at least once.
Yeah, we always want to get the victory lane. I'd like to be more consistent this year.
Okay.
We had a tough field of cars last year because of the other tracks that were closed.
Hi, Tom.
So some of the other tracks, I know they're going to open this year, so I think that'll thin the field out a little bit. But I saw some new names this year that are going to run here that, you know, like I say, some of the younger guys, they come in and they're fast right out of the gate. So you can't take it for granted. You got to prepare. These guys are all good. I mean, in the modifieds, big blocks, there's no slouches.
Last question before I let you talk to Tom Skabinski, because he's getting in here to get some data. Where are we going to see the 358?
We're going to start at Ransomville.
Oh, really?
See how it goes there. And we're going to mix some other shows in throughout the year. I'd like to go to Weedsport a little bit. I'd love to get to Fulton. Problem is, it's the same night as Canandaigua. So we'll see. Maybe if it gets real slippery at Brewerton on a Friday, maybe we'll try to bring that. I don't know how they do the weights there. But with the Hoosier tires, we're kind of limited on where we can run. Yeah, I mean, it's like you're either on one side or the other. For a team like ours, you know, we're not a high dollar team, so I really can't afford to carry 30 wheels and tires, you know. So I kind of stick with anything that's all Hoosier tires.
Right down there in the corner, you'll see the little blue E. Hit that. It'll subscribe you. Let you know every time we're talking to somebody cool. Have fun at the practice tonight, Gilly.
Thank you.